Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with my wax empties. I just filmed my beauty and bath and beauty empties, and if you didn't already catch that, then I'll link that in the description box below so that you can if you want to. So I'm back to talk about candles, wax, clamshells. Yeah, so we'll just get going. I have a lot of little things, and I'm going to start with candles. And the first candle is by Holiday Time from Walmart, and this is the Christmas Mornings candle. It is the 3-wick, and this was the one that I am pretty sure I mentioned in a video already where I bought this scent in clamshell form because the candle was just very underwhelming. It was quite disappointing. I find that with all candles I've ever tried from Walmart, it's a completely different experience getting a scent in candle form than getting a scent in clamshell form. When this was in the store, so on cold throw, and in the clamshell version, I get a very, very eggnog, latte, sugar cookie type scent all together. It's really rich, it's really strong, it's really good. But when I melted the candle, it just had that Walmart candle generic sweet cinnamon bakery scent. That's the best way to describe it. No matter what a candle smells like at the store, you'll get it home, you'll melt it, and it just smells like sweet bakery. Nothing special. So, and it didn't really melt all that clean. You know, I had to put foil around it to get it to completely pull out. So, although this was only $3.50, you will only get $3.50 worth of quality out of this candle. So this is not a repurchase for me. All right, the next candle is Trick or Treat by Bath & Body Works, and this was a repackage pretty much of Marshmallow Fireside, but it was repackaged in this really awesome Halloween packaging, and the wax was this really dark, murky gray color, and it was in this acorn looking lid. It was just genius packaging, you know, and personally I have a problem with repackaging. If they hadn't come out with Marshmallow Fireside, they just came out with this, then I might would have been upset. But this year they had Marshmallow Fireside available in that packaging, and plus they had it packaged in this. And I actually purchased a Marshmallow Fireside in the regular packaging, and then I purchased this because I just liked the look of it, and I liked the name. The name was really, really cute, so I got it. Now, as you can see, I ended up having to chunk it out into my tart warmer because halfway through the candle, it would not burn at all as a candle. The wicks were extinguishing themselves. I tried the cotton ball trick. It's not really a trick, but I tried the cotton ball, you know, thing, and it would help for about 5 minutes, but then it would inevitably go back to drowning. So half of the candle was chunked out into my warmer. That was disappointing, but it still performed well in my tart warmer. So yeah, I would still repurchase this. I love the scent Marshmallow Fireside. I loved the way this candle looked. It was so cute. Yeah, so I would repurchase it. The last candle is a wood wick, and it is in the scent Mrs. Claus's Kitchen, and this is a 10 ounce. This is the first yet only wood wick candle that I have ever purchased. I did purchase this from Marshall's probably 4 years ago, so I actually got this for $7.99. Now if you go to Marshall's and you find the 10 ounce wood wick brands, they're $10 or $12, so this was actually a good find. I made this last exactly 4 years because Mrs. Claus's Kitchen is discontinued. They don't make it anymore, and I cannot find this. I can't find it on eBay. I can't find it in Marshall's because I always look. So I really babied this and took my time melting it because it is the most perfect cinnamon sugar scent that I've ever smelt. The perfect amount of cinnamon, the perfect amount of creamy sweet sugar. It's just, I've never smelt anything like this ever. I love it. And I love the wood wick. I will repurchase a wood wick. I'm kind of mourning this scent. So I liked it. I loved the scent. I loved the candle. It was great. I loved the crackling. It was just, so the brand and the scent is a repurchase for me. I actually love this, and I actually think I'll keep the jar just so that I can occasionally smell it. All right, next we'll do the clamshells. First I have Frosty Peppermint Snow. This is from 3 or 4 years ago. They have not come out with this scent they only came out with this scent that 1 year. And it's just a sweet, pepperminty scent. It smells like candy canes, and it was really super strong. My husband does not like mint, so this really bothered him, but I melted it anyway. It is delicious, and I wish they would come back out with it. I would definitely repurchase it. So yeah, repurchase, love it. Next I have Twinkling Holiday Lights. If you remember, I picked a couple of these up in my Walmart 50-cent clamshell haul. So I did let myself finish one because why not? I have more. And this is a, ooh, it smells good. I may actually need to melt that. Ooh, it is a cologne-y scent now that I'm smelling it after I haven't melted any Christmas scents in a few weeks. So it is a cologne-y type scent. It kind of reminds me of the of a scent they came out with in Christmas 2013. It was some type of Christmas of snowman scent. I don't remember, but it's a pine men's cologne type scent. It is really, really good. I liked it, and my husband didn't complain about it, so that's good. And I think I have 2 more of these. Although I do like the scent and would repurchase it, I won't need to anytime soon. So yeah, I liked that. The last clamshell is Candied Caramel Apple, and I've talked about this so much. It's been in hauls, it's been in empty videos. I loved it. I always repurchase it. So yeah, there was that. All right, I have a few scent shots. The first one is Super Tarts, and this is in Big Brother. This was the one from the D-stash that was really, really messy, so I wanted to melt it first. And it's just a really citrusy, to me, here, let me see. To me, it's kind of really citrusy, sweet. I get a sweet lemonade note. Yeah, I didn't look up the scent descriptions of these first, but I liked it. I don't know if I'd repurchase it because it's not really my type of scent, but I didn't dislike it. I just wouldn't go so far as to purchase it in a clamshell, but I did enjoy it. I liked it. Next, another Super Tarts, and this is in Dexter, and I actually put this in my light bulb warmer yesterday. It's still going, and I liked it. I just regret that putting any of the Super Tarts in a light bulb warmer. She does suggest using a 24 watt. I just wanted to use it in my bathroom, you know, so I used it in there even though I knew it wasn't a hot enough warmer, and that's my fault. Because it was a really, really good scent. Really interesting. This was the one out of the D-stash that I got a blueberry note in. Who the fuck taught you how to talk, Bridget? It's ridiculous. But yeah, I got a blueberry note, and I don't know what the other notes were, but I loved this scent. I would definitely repurchase this, you know, down the road next time I order. If it's available, I'm going to get it because I really liked it. The last scent shot is the Scented Princess, and this is Candied Bubbles. This was also from the D-stash. This was the one that in my D-stash video I said was pretty weak and that I didn't expect much from it. I can't smell anything in the cup now. And I did use this one in a 24 watt warmer, and it actually did more than I expected it to. It was definitely a kind of, it was kind of like a sweet tarts type scent, you know, or lollipop type scent. I liked it. I liked it. It wasn't crazy super strong, but it did more than I expected it to, so I really enjoyed it. All right, so all that's left are the bags in the trusty old bag jar here. All right, First, I have the Only Yankee Candle scent, and this is White Christmas. This was a tart. This is my favorite Christmas scent from Yankee. Not that I love too many from Yankee, but this is my go-to Christmas scent. I get a few every year. It is consistently strong, and I mean strong in comparison to everything that I melt. This, if you put the whole tart in and you put it in a 24-watt warmer, it will blow you out of the fucking water. She's drinking water. Do you mind? I'm filming here. Huh? Are you done? So what I usually do with this is I actually cut it in half, or depending where I'm using it, sometimes quarters, because that's how strong it is. Like, I can have a tart in this scent and leave it sitting around for a year. It's still going to perform well. And all you know how Yankee Candle is, that you've got to use it within that year, or else you might as well just throw it away. But not these. These work well even if they sit for a year. And it is just a ozone-y pine with a little bit of mint. It is so, so, so good. It's basically similar to snowman balls from Haley's Heavenly Scents and that kind of thing. It's delicious. I love it. I repurchase it. Every time I use my last tart, I repurchase it. So next, I have Serendipity Birthday Cake from Daphne's, and this was a 6-pack. And Daphne's is not open anymore, but I decided to go ahead and include this in my video because I'm sure you can still find stuff of hers and D-stashes every now and then, and I still hold out hope that she is going to start making wax again. A girl can hope, you know. But anyway, this was from our swap that we did. That's where I got this, and this was probably a year and a half ago, and I just finished it, and they were still strong, really strong. Oh, and this was just a perfect, fruity, almost effervescent serendipity, full of cherry and coconut, and the birthday cake was really sweet, almost like you could smell the confetti. You know, the confetti cupcakeness in it. It was delish. I loved these. Her stuff is awesome. Alright, next, candles from the Keeping Room. Very, very good sugar cookies. And this was a sample I got in an order. Any of you people like Jennifer who are just starting to get into wax and you're trying companies for the first time, Candles from the Keeping Room is a great company to go with because her stuff is consistently amazing. It's got strong throw. She's got a lot of different scents to choose from. But not only that, when you purchase from her, she sends a lot of samples out. She's known for being very generous with her samples. She's not open all the time. Like, I think she just opened a day or two ago, so she probably won't open for another month. But if you like her on Facebook, she always lets everyone know right before she's going to open. She gives you lots of, you know, advance notice so that you can catch it. So she's a company I definitely recommend to new wax fanatics. And this one was really, really good. You know, this was a berry, but it was more like a candy berry scent, like an artificial candy mixed berry scent. And the sugar cookie was really good in there as well. I would purchase that if I could get a hold of it. Next, I have Here We Go Around the Mulberry Bush by Candles from the Keeping Room. And this was a really good mulberry. I think the only other company I've tried mulberry from was from Front Porch. Any of you that love Front Porch know that Front Porch's wax has a scent to it. So almost any scent that you try from Angie, it's got an underlying note that is similar. So the mulberry I tried from Front Porch smelled differently than this because this didn't have that underlying scent from Angie's wax. So this was really good. It was a really dark, a really rich mulberry, and I loved it. If I can get a hold of a 4 or 8 pack of this before Christmas, I'd love to have this as my mulberry scent for Christmas. That's how much I liked it. So that's a repurchase. Last, I have some front porch. Speaking of front porch, I finished my old 4-pack in coffee and cookies. I've actually had this a while, and I actually melted this in my light bulb warmer in my bathroom, I don't know, a few days ago, and it was still crazy strong. It was just a really strong, like, black coffee, a little sweet but not much at all, and then a really strong cookie scent. Oh, so good. Really, if you like coffee, I strongly suggest that scent. And then I have banana caramel coffee, and this was really good. It was that fake candy banana, like runts, like banana runts scent, mixed with caramel and coffee, the same coffee that was in coffee and cookies, like a really strong, stout coffee scent. But you mostly got the banana, and it was really, really good. If I can find this in any, you know, form, I would get this again. I'm really starting to get interested in banana scents. I don't know why, but I like them. Next, I have eggnog creme brulee coffee, and I love creme brulee and eggnog blends, and I especially love them done by Front Porch, because Front Porch, you know, Front Porch does bakery the best. So anything that is sweet is amazing. So this was good. I would repurchase. And the last item in my empties is I finished my 4-pack in Marshmallow Snowmen. This was my favorite out of all the empties. This scent, the snowman scent, was basically the White Christmas from Yankee Candle. It's the snowman balls from Haley's Heavenly Scents. It's that same scent, but this was mixed with Front Porch's ooey, gooey, rich marshmallow. Oh, so good. So good. I'm going to get it in a candle next year, plus get it in tart so that I can just do the whole house at one time. That's how good it was. I think this is definitely going to have to be a staple every year. Up until now, there's a few staple scents I get from Bath & Body Works at every Christmas, and then there's always Sweet Pine Noel from Front Porch. I always get some of that, and then I always get White Christmas from Yankee Candle, and I think that this is going to be in addition to my yearly repurchases that I have to have every year for Christmas. That's how much I loved this. It was amazing. If you love pine, if you love dark pine, cozy type winter scents, then you need to try this. Highly recommend it. So those were all of my wax empties. Now keep in mind, I don't keep everything as an empty to talk about. I mean, I don't know. I don't put everything in there. Sometimes I don't remember to. Sometimes Jose changes the wax out and he didn't put things aside to talk about later. And also, I don't empty things very often. So, you know, I melt a lot. I burn a lot, but I don't empty things very often at all. So that's why it kind of takes me a while. So anyway, those were my empties. Again, I will link my Bath and Beauty empties down below if you haven't seen it already. So you can go and check that out if you want to. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all so much. Bye.
I am your butterfly. I need your protection. Be my samurai. I am your butterfly. I need your protection. Need your protection.
I'm a ninja. Yo, my life is like a video game. My main thing when I'm in the zone. One player, one